I'm gonna try not to blind you guys with that light, so I'll try not to move around a whole lot. But something kind of hit me yesterday. I was kind of thinking about a point. I can't remember who it was I'd first heard say it. I wish I could give them credit. But the idea was talking about casts. Now, a cast is in, like, if you've ever broken your leg or broken your arm. I broke my wrist in high school and had a cast on it. And thankfully, it was my left hand during my teenage years. I mean, because I needed to write stuff in school. Anyway, but I know, like, when people have broken their leg or something like that, and you put a cast on and you don't use your leg for that whole period of time, when the cast gets removed, the leg is atrophied, it's a lot smaller, a lot weaker, it can't bend and flex like it used to. And so then I think there's a lot of casts that we actually self-impose on us that we don't realize. Like, for instance, your house is a cast. It's a one big cast. For instance, if you spend more time outside, you gaze in the distance and you look at stuff up close. Look at a sunset, look at bugs and hunt for four-leaf clovers, and so your eyes are always working. But if you stay inside, the house works like a cast for your eyes because you're sitting maybe on the couch staring at a TV or a laptop, and that's one of the reasons why I would dare suggest that kids are having to wear glasses at early ages because they're not spending as much time outside looking at stuff. But another big cast, this is one that's near and dear to me, is your shoes. You think about it, your shoes are getting more and more cushiony. A lot of them, they try to put cushion in the heel. Now try walking barefoot. You're not going to plant with your heel, right? You're going to step more on the balls of your feet, the middle of them. Well, we self-impose that with the nice cushion that we put on the heels of our shoes. In the most extreme case, I was getting ready for a 50K in Iowa, and it was on gravel. And so I didn't want to wear racing flats for the road because the gravel would chew them up, and I didn't want to wear trail shoes because I didn't know how hard the surface was. So I bought one of these monsters. These are called the Hokas. I mean, look at the sole compared to my other shoes. I mean, these are lady killers. I tell you what, if you're wearing these with blue jeans, I mean, they look like orthotics or those step-up shoes or shape-up shoes. Yeah, you talk about trying to fight the ladies off of you if you wear these with blue jeans. I'm kidding. These are the most hideous, ugly shoes ever, but they're comfortable. But the thing is your feet is inside of them, and they're all cushiony. And I think a lot of our shoes we wear, and they don't let your feet flex the way they need to, and engage all the muscles in your feet. And your feet are important. They're the foundation for everything that you do, the walking that you do, the running that you do, every step, every stride. Your feet support that. Well, if they're all cushiony and soft inside a shoe, then they don't get to have the flex and everything else that they naturally need. And I think that may actually cause a lot of flat-footedness. I don't know. I'm not a foot doctor, but I'm just saying that, it feels different if you walk barefoot when you haven't in a while. Like if you go paddleboarding at Jason's, stand-up paddleboarding, your feet will be sore afterwards because you're not used to them gripping and working. So I just say, walk barefoot more. Just walk barefoot around the house. And I was even wondering how many of you, how long has it been since your bare feet have walked on grass or felt dirt? It feels good. It feels like you're missing some kind of connection. So, tip of the day, walk barefoot more. Let your feet get a little bit more work. And also look for other casts that, are around you in your lifestyle. Maybe not physically slowing you down, but what kind of casts do you impose that keeps your personality from being at its full potential? Has maybe caused that to atrophy, and you're just bitter and angry and and just making fun of everybody else. So look at what kind of casts, on that deeper level. Think about that for the day. What's holding you back mentally, emotionally? What kind of casts are in your way? But walking barefoot, that's a good tip. Werewolves, see the logo. Life has ups and downs, more ups and downs. That's what we're all about, trying to help you have more ups and deal with the downs better. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.